Good morning, Van
Hi, everyone. We are back in the Cinema Shack, and Vince just blew his load.
The Van Nuys Cinema Shack.
You blew your load.
I just blew it. I'm cleaning myself off. My God, I'm
Look
cleaning
at
it
all,
off.
clean it off with the krites.
It's all the krites.
The krites.
Krites.
Critters 2.
Critters 2. My God. How do we come up with this shit?
Well, typically we just
open up our trunks and look and see what's in there.
Pretty much. Scrape the bottom of the barrel.
Scrape the bottom of the barrel. Scrape the bottom out of our ass.
1988's Critters 2. I've never seen this film. And
He has never seen it, y'all.
yes.
So
I love the first one. Never got to the second one.
I'm very excited because this
Scott Grimes is back.
This would be. I'll have to say this is my favorite, even though the first one is like the best of them because the first one is really original stuff. But this one I think is my favorite because it's just got so much. This is a great sequel because this follows the rules of sequels.
All right.
Where you just get bigger and badder and you just add extra, but you still make a good movie. And hairier.
Yes.
Bushes are hairier.
All right, folks. So should we just...
I think we should
the
just
play
play. Is there
button,
anything that you have any questions about?
No.
I mean, we got the...
I'll try to remember. I may have seen this on a late night thing.
But it was probably
Showtime.
edited for...
It was probably edited for TV, like
Yeah.
a TNT maybe. But,
Well-
yeah. They've gotten, it looks like, according to the menu selection, it looks like they've gotten a lot more rabid.
Yeah, they have. And they on the screen that you guys at home might not be able to see, it's the big ball critter that they're showing. And this is not in the first one, but it is in this one.
Wow.
So
They
here we
just had
go.
to Step it up. Directed by Mick Garris.
Mick Garris. What else did he direct?
He directed. He's got a pretty big career. He's in Masters of Horror. He started the Masters of Horror.
Yeah.
One of the Halloweens, right? Or Texas Chainsaw.
Or Nightmares.
Nightmares.
Was it a nightmare?
Well, let's take a look. Because Mick Garris is a very famous. He does his own podcast for horror films.
Yeah,
which is really good.
he's a rock and roller.
Yeah. He is what I consider the librarian of horror films.
Oh, really?
I consider him the guy who keeps, the what is it, the anthology or the he keeps it like he's a librarian. He just
he keeps the history known and
Correct.
he keeps the references flowing.
Yeah, and I think he really enjoys that too. He did Amazing Stories. He did Sleepwalkers, Hocus Pocus, which we were just talking about earlier
Hocus
today.
Pocus. I just saw that.
Does that hold up? Probably not.
No, well, I never really. It's very girly. Hocus Pocus. See, you get two movies. You get Hocus Pocus, which is very, very girly. It's for the girls, and at the same time, you have Ernest Scared Stupid, which is for the boys.
There you go.
And they're both kind of hokey and scary.
One thing that kind of, I would say this is sort of, he did redo The Shining for TV, and he followed the novel to a T.
Yeah.
To please Mr. King. We love you, Mr. King.
Yeah,
and he did The Stand, which is
The Stand's
good.
great.
Yeah, it's
The
pretty good
Stand
for a
is awesome.
miniseries. Yeah. Sleepwalkers, Psycho 4. He directed Psycho 4.
Oh, Psycho 4. Now, Psycho 4, we should do one year or one time because I've got that, and that is sleazy.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Well, it's both. It's a prequel and a sequel because it takes place technically in the present,
right.
But they
Anthony
flash back a lot to the past.
Anthony Perkins is still in it.
Yes, Perkins is in it, and guess who it plays him young?
A young?
Mr. Henry Thomas.
Oh, he plays him there?
Oh, yeah. Henry Thomas has made quite a career for himself.
Horror guy.
He
was in it.
He's done his own version of... Yeah, he's done his own version of...
What is it? Pony, or Johnny Boy.
Norman Bates. And then he did his own version of the guy in Gerald's Game where he's the father.
Oh, he's in that?
He's the molesting father, and he has that great scene where he does...
So he's a Stephen King staple.
Looking.
Yeah.
Just keep looking. Just keep looking.
So he's a Stephen King staple.
Looking. Yeah, he's a King boy.
Mick Garris also did Freddy's Nightmares.
That's what it was.
That show had nothing to do with Freddy.
It didn't.
Nothing.
Well, it was like the Friday the 13th show. Remember
Yeah.
that? It's
But the
exact
Friday the
same
13th
thing.
show was an interesting concept. It was just a curio shop that had cursed items that they had to recover. That's a fun show.
Yeah.
And it was very popular until I think either the actress or the actor left the show. And then it was the actor.
Well, Freddy's Nightmares were just, it was an anthology show.
It's an
It was
anthology.
Just, well, they both were technically, I guess. But.
Yeah, but at least it was.
But the other one
it was
had a narrative
bound
of
by
people.
something.
Yeah,
The curio shop was what was interesting. Like
Yeah.
it was basically a monkey's paw kind of story, which I love those kinds of things. It was needful things, or these two would. And it was X-Files before X-Files.
It was, yeah, you're right. It
In a
was
way.
X-Files before X-Files.
So anyway, and he did Masters of Horror. So Mick Garris does know his horror films, and now he's doing
MG.
sequels.
Mick G.
Would you consider him sort of like the guy who just sort of, he's like the utility horror guy, like so he doesn't screw things up, like Steve Miner, for instance.
Well,
Steve Miner kind of does that. A lot.
what? Screw up things?
Come on.
No.
Not
You just
bad.
mean
He steps in when...
he steps in. Yeah, I'd see. They're like the second tier type directors
exactly.
that
They're
and
not
that's
gonna screw it.
that's no
They're not gonna screw it
disrespect.
up.
That's no disrespect. They're
Yeah.
not going to screw. And they probably have good ideas, but they're not the ones that are bringing in the original. They don't have the originals. On
Yeah.
their template or on their filmography.
They've never started anything
Right.
yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they're still working. Who knows?
They're just like, hey, look, we've already had this piece of ass, and she's good, but we've already used her up. You want a little bit,
Yeah,
and then keep her
there you go.
entertained?
Yeah.
And they just
Okay.
lay on top.
Critters 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do it.
Hit your play button in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, wait.
And we're
do it
doing
again?
widescreen.
We'll do the widescreen. All right, for the DVD guys out there.
Yeah, for
They
the
don't do this for the Blu-ray, do they? And
Probably
now
not.
it is the card for the rating system, the MPA rating
Yeah.
system, so that you can follow along
PG-13.
for
Here
those who
we
are
go.
watching with us.
Uh,
Oh, it's a New Line movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
1988.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, New Line was.
I always like their logo.
I do too.
It reminds me of a very specific time in our lives.
New Line and TriStar.
TriStar
with the horse.
yeah, the
or-
Pegasus.
Yeah, the Pegasus.
Yeah.
That's to me that is one of the all-time great intros. Is
You
the
know,
TriStar intro.
It's funny because Bob Shea was the head of New Line at the time, and he was, he was really supportive of the horror community. All the Nightmare on Elm Streets he took over. Though he may not have made a good film or good films of those, it's still I kind of like it.
Critters 2.
Here we are.
Well,
Title
I think
card.
everybody right now open your beers and take a sip for the fallen Robert Evans.
Oh no! Yes,
Bob Evans.
Yes.
We're throwing that one in.
this
while
one's
we get-
dedicated to Bob Evans.
This one's dedicated to the
Robert Evans.
Robert Evans.
The kid stayed in the picture for as long
He
as
sure
you
as
can.
hell did.
Yeah.
It's a good documentary.
This is a pretty big. Lynn Shea's in it. Guess who Lynn Shea is?
I know Lynn
Bob
Shea.
Bob Shea's wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a funny. And
Wait a
you
minute.
saw Sam Anderson's in this.
Sam Anderson is.
Sam Anderson is from Forrest Gump. He's the principal. He's like, "Is there a Mr. Gump,
Oh,
Mrs. Gump?" And then all of a sudden
yes,
he's just like, "Oh."
He is.
Boy, your mama sure does love your caring. She really cares about your schooling, boy.
He is also the principal in Growing Pains.
Sam Anderson.
Yes, he is.
Oh yeah.
He's Mr. DeWitt.
He teaches acting up in
Yes.
NoHo.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I've met him
Wow.
a few times. Like my friend Robert Shea.
Yeah.
There it is. He does.
He's no Robert Evans.
No, he's not. But
Yeah, he teaches. David Toohey. David Toohey wrote Dark. What is it? A Vin Diesel movie. Something dark.
whoa, your system is awesome because I heard it over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I have a surround.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's 5.1. I just don't turn on the bass.
It spooked me for a second. I thought, what the hell was that? It sounded like a cat or something.
So this is starting off like the first one.
Yeah.
They're being chased by. Oh no!
Fuck yeah.
Look at this lighting. This is total like late 80s, early 90s music video. Everything looked like a music video.
Look at these badass
Smoke.
motherfuckers.
Shafts of light. Yes.
We know who that guy. Uh-oh.
How come they... So...
There he is.
So...
The man.
Yeah. He looks like a rock star, doesn't he?
He does.
Ah, so they're adding a lot more comedy in this one. First one kind of took itself pretty seriously.
It did. And you see, remember him from the first one. He's
Yes.
the town.
Yes. Yeah. They took over his face.
The town rube.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he went with them at the end.
Yes.
So that's like really him. He was
coming
like,
back.
yeah.
The Kreitz are back.
Christ.
I mean, this is music video. This is what we call Mickey Mousing the music.
It's like all these things they
Oh,
had to
they're
kill.
collectors. So let's refresh our memory here. These guys are hunting the universe for species that destroy.
Yeah. They're
towns.
basically like bounty hunter scientists.
But they're also. Yes, but they're also from a society that has gone nearly extinct. Is that what the
that I
universe
don't
was?
remember, but I do know that like it's something like that. They're like, uh-oh.
Look at the graphics there. It still
Yeah.
looks good.
It does. So yeah, so
Keep it simple,
basically
folks.
Krites are the, in their world, they are the Earth Eaters. They are the world killers.
destroyers,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They are the worst things out there.
They are the perm makers. The guys
That
are-
looks great. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's
looks good,
great
yeah.
special effects. I mean, you don't need
Why
anything
bother?
more than that.
No, keep it simple. Now, here's the thing about a lot of these special effects movies. They keep it, or these, they keep it grounded in Middle America, so that we all can identify with it, right?
Yeah.
The best part about these movies,
Oh.
the best part of these movies are that it's grounded in what we know, and every time they get back to Earth, we're always happy. We always okay. Can't wait till the critters get to the town.
Right.
Scott Grimes. He had a really great career for a while.
He
Like,
did.
He
Look
did
at
this
that.
one movie called Nightlife that I loved. That's a movie we should see.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I've never seen it.
It's freaky. Yeah.
He's still
John
acting?
Astin's in it.
Oh, John Astin?
Yeah. From the
Wow.
Addams Family. Gomez. The
Is
show.
he still acting?
I don't know.
The
Still-
Grind?
Yeah, he had a great career.
I'm sure he hits up those the
The
festivals.
conventions.
Yeah.
Dude, good for him. Yeah, it seems like he's still acting. He's very young, 1971.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's less than 50.
Oh, look at these fucks.
Oh yeah, he's in the Orville. Seth MacFarlane show.
Oh. That dude right there on the left with the leather, that's the poor man's Jeff Bridges.
The one, which one?
This guy right here in the front.
Shafts of light, dirt and dust.
It looks. This is a great shot. I mean,
It's a great looking movie.
yeah.
Who was the cinematographer on it? Let's take a look. I guarantee it's somebody who's still working today. Unless he's dead. Oh yeah, Russell Carpenter.
What did he do?
A little movie called Titanic.
Oh shit. Okay. Academy Award winner
Yeah,
right there.
Academy Award winner. In fact, our friend Rachel, she shot her short film. Rachel from who used to live with. She lived with me in Sherman Oaks for a little
Oh
bit.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, she knew Russell Carpenter.
Yeah. Poor Jeff Bridges right there. Easter egg hunt.
Guess what's going to happen during Easter? I don't know. They're going to be eggs and
Critters.
critters.
Critters. Christ.
I love a town like this, dude. This is the town I think when I was writing that short film, or the feature, that's what the town's supposed to look like.
Yeah, this is
great.
This is a total.
We gotta find out where this town is. This is exactly it. This is how I envisioned it.
I wonder where this is.
We gotta find this place. Oh my God! Maybe this was in the back of my mind when I was like,
maybe
this is that small town I was envisioning.
we gotta find this. Oh, look at this! Why would you park like that,
'Cause he's a
idiot?
He's a douche.
It's a she. Look at that butt.
Oh, nice.
You just want to get her to fucking do some squats, and you just lay on the ground, and she does squats.
Oh God!
She just squats while you're on the ground.
Late
She just
'80s,
squats.
early '90s girls.
I mean, she put her butt out
they're
first to let us know she wants it to get fucked.
They're pretty. Oh,
There
it
is.
is.
There's the Sam Anderson. Yeah. He's a
great.
cool guy. He's a good actor too.
Look at this movie, man. Good on Russell, man. He totally knocked this out of the park. Russell's actually is still working. He does Ant-Man. He shot the first Ant-Man.
Oh.
The Paul Rudd movie.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, this is it.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a really well-made sequel. This is the kind of sequel
call.
that ranks up there with Phantasm 2 or
It
Dead 2.
feels like it got more money behind it than the first one. The first one doesn't feel this big.
It definitely did.
You know?
I mean, that's basically kind of the recipe for a sequel in the 80s, which was, or any time really, when the first one's low budget but is a hit,
Yeah.
you get money and you basically make it again, just better.
But they kind of cut the budget after that because
After the second one.
their logic is, well, who cares? They'll still go no matter what, regardless of what it actually is about. So every sequel up in that point, they keep cutting the budget because they don't care. They think that
As long as the second one made some money, then they're like, okay, well now it's got a name behind it, so we can cut the budget, and people will still come.
Well, who do you think? There's no names in this.
Just
we
the
know
name
the
of
names.
Critters. I mean, just the Critters is
Yeah,
the name.
that's the selling point. So this actually, Tremors was the same way. I mean, Fred Ward is Kevin Bacon.
Of course, Tremors 2 does not. Tremors.
I've actually never seen Tremors 2.
I've seen Tremors 2. It is. Look, Tremors is awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Kevin
a
Bacon,
good movie.
I mean, Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward were great.
I mean, that's Reno Williams and that dude from
Footloose.
Friday the 13th. Yeah.
That dude from Friday the 13th. He's like got one scene. So Scott Grimes had left his other town. What's he doing in this town?
No, this is the town.
Is this the same town?
Yeah, he's coming back after. I think he.
They blew up the town.
No, they blew. They didn't.
They blew up his house.
Yeah, they blew up his house. They didn't. I mean, that's what he's been doing this whole time. He's been hiding who he is, like the bus driver was talking about, and he was trying to hide because he doesn't want to be recognized. Because basically, the way the town sees it is that those years ago, something he did. They don't know about critters.
What happened to Dee Wallace then? Did they ever explain it in this? Dee Wallace.
I think the family moved.
Okay.
And
they're already gone.
The family moved, but he's coming back to see his grandmother.
Okay.
And
she runs a daycare.
Red meat, she said. Worst thing you can do to that body.
So she look at that kid. Eat paste.
Ugh.
Do you ever know any kid who ate paste? I've never met anybody who ate
Fuck
paste.
no, man. They're all dead. Disgusting.
This is exactly the town I've been thinking about. This is it. It's unbelievable.
It's actually kind of funny how this is also a great holiday movie. It's an Easter movie.
Yeah. A lot of these movies they put in during holidays to amp up the emotions.
Yeah.
I bet. So this is Kansas, huh?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's a sweet dog. But I don't know where they must have shot this in something like Kansas or.
You think so?
Yeah, the way it looks,
It's. I mean, it just looks great.
It could be California.
Canada,
it could be
Canada.
Central California. Oh, it could be.
Yeah. New lines,
They film a lot in Canada.
Well, I mean, back in the 80s and 90s, it was cheaper to film it. That guy's awesome. Oh, man.
Who is
That's
that?
a beautiful bug.
Oh, is this? Oh, this is the woman. This is the woman.
Oh, that's the lady who.
Oh, there he is.
That's the living.
He was the sheriff in the first one, and now he's kind of
A hermit.
yeah. He doesn't want to think about what happened.
He's a great character actor.
He is.
Always playing the cop.
Either the cop or the baseball coach or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
something
right.
like that. Well, he was yeah, he's great. He was Tommy Lee Jones's older brother in No Country for Old Men at the end.
Right.
He suffers from a disease now that makes him lose all his hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
It's
all
like
like his
alopecia?
facial hair,
Yeah.
his hair,
Oh, really?
yeah, everything. It's weird.
Wow. That sucks.
But it makes him look interesting. You know, he's still working.
Oh, yeah. Great.
He's a good actor. He's always been a good actor. Over there, boy.
Oh, that's a great pinball machine. He didn't even see that from where he was standing? What about those beers? Well, it's right in front of you, son. Now, there you go.
Yeah.
There's some antiques
That's
right there.
some good ones.
Some good antiques.
That's some good antiques.
Looks like he's about to have a party.
Yeah.
Some Playboys and some beer.
Yeah, that's all I need every day
Pretty
of my
much,
life.
yeah.
Playboys and beer.
I see my future, Vince. It's this guy. I just need a bowler hat.
And somebody to lay some green eggs.
Whoa.
John Kerry's.
What's that? Mysterious eggs.
See, look at that. That don't look
Easter
like Kansas
eggs.
with those. Uh-oh. No!
Crites.
Crites.
Oh, that's right. They can mimic the people. The aliens can mimic the people there. So
Yeah.
this is a girl that's going to be mimicking a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have seen parts of this, though.
That's the best part
Yes.
of this movie.
That's right. Yeah, because he doesn't have a face yet. Their driver. Man, this as a kid, wouldn't this freak you the fuck out? That would freak me the fuck out.
It's a weird message because he asks him, he says, hey, how come you look like a rock star and you've stayed like that, but Lee over here, you know, the blank face, he's like, Lee over here is still looking like that, like no face. And he says, well, and he basically says, you have to find a face that fits. You have to find the body that fits. So it's
Really?
kind of like a weird gender, it's
It has to
topical for
identify
today.
itself,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like gender identity.
Right.
What do you feel comfortable with? These guys are men. We're
Yeah.
men. We feel comfortable as men. But Lee, who is basically a guy, he doesn't know who he is.
Right. Ooh.
And even though he might
Topical.
have a physical look as a guy,
Right.
pretty much, he's still a blank canvas, and he needs to find something that makes him feel good
Right.
about himself.
Did you ever see this at the New Bev? Did they ever show this? They always show the first one, though, right?
Oh,
Did they ever show Critters 2 at the New Bev?
I'm sure they have it. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
though,
I've
there.
never seen it there.
I've seen it just like this or.
Yeah. Oh, that
It's
guy.
that fucking dude.
Okay, that's Eddie.
Eddie Dork.
No, he's always plays this nerd character. God, what the fuck's his name? Eddie Deason. Eddie Deason.
Eddie Deason, yes.
Eddie Deason. Yeah, Eddie Deason. That's great.
She's pretty.
I heard a podcast with Eddie Deason. This guy's awesome.
I met a girl that looks like this.
Yeah.
Pretty like that.
He sounds creepy, man.
Oh. Eddie. Look at
Her
Eddie.
name is Leanne Curtis.
What else did she do?
She has been in 16 Candles as Randy, Benny and June. So she did a lot of teen movies. Girlfriend from Hell,
She's still acting?
Selfie. Let's take a look. Last thing she did was in 2018, short film. Oh, she has something. Yeah, 2018, as Nancy Logan. A movie called Selfie. Why the earring? Seriously. Why?
God, it was the late 80s. You know, everybody, our parents had earrings.
I like the stunt man. That's a good. That was a good. What do they call that? When they do the switch, it's like a cowboy switch where he falls out.
Oh,
then,
he's the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they
And
switch.
She
Yeah.
picks him up.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Scott Grimes looks like he's 13, and the girl looks like she's 20.
Well, in reality, though, he's got to be, what? He's 71, so he's probably 17?
So she's 7 years older than him.
In real life?
Yes.
So she's
born in 1965.
Then
He's born in 71.
then she's like 23 right now in this, and he's 17, 18.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, he's about to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
can tell.
he's got a See, like it doesn't look like Kansas with mountains and trees. This might have been shot in Central California.
Well, let's take a look. Yeah, it does look like Central California. Let's take a look at the filming location. Oh, Santa Clarita.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Okay.
Are you?
All right.
Damn.
All right.
I bet you this
Where?
town has been burnt down.
I know.
How much you want to bet?
I know.
I actually, you know
Or
what?
built over.
Or built over. But I bet you.
Damn.
You know what this is?
Where
that
is it?
town?
Paramount Ranch.
I don't.
No.
Well, it could be. But what was the ranch in Santa Clarita? They got. There's a lot of film sets
That was
that got
Paramount
burnt
Ranch.
down.
Yeah.
This might have been that. Damn, boy.
I know.
We got fucked.
They did sort of rebuild a little bit of it.
Not like this. We got to find out where this was, because if it's still around, this would be cool.
I'm sure there's like old photos of it somewhere. I like how he never has a cigar. Just
I like his shirt though. Look at that. It's like this
cool,
weird
yeah.
kind of cowboyish colored flower thing. He's
It is
like a
kinda cool,
hippie.
yeah.
He's a little hippie-ish,
Yeah.
you know. It's kind of cool.
that is cool. Uh-oh.
This
Now
is
he's
like you
spreading-
though. This is your house. It's like just got all this shit that you've got and you've collected. I kind of like that though. You know, you just need all you need is a little
Bunch
bit
of
bigger of a
junk.
place.
Yeah.
You know, your own like.
And make it look like a barn.
Yeah,
That's our shack.
It'll do on its
That's
own.
the cinema
That's
shack.
the cinema fuck shack.
Yeah. We're just surrounded by crap.
He
I
looks
like this guy.
He's like crying.
No, I think he's just drunk.
Damn. That's what happens when you get drunk.
So where
and
did they
fucking
find those
cry.
eggs?
Well, at the end of the first one, they reveal that there was an egg or two like that nobody found. So this guy obviously at some point found it after the cleanup of the house.
And was he? I don't remember him being the first one.
He's not. He's just.
Why are there new characters in this movie?
Well, I mean, the town was still like a bigger town. Like there's characters you didn't meet in the first one that are still in this town. you know?
Okay, because I get the feeling that this it feels different than the original town.
Well, it feels
different.
like it's got more money. It's a little
Yeah, yeah.
happier. It's sunnier.
Yeah,
The
something
first one
feels
is
different.
dark
Dark, yeah.
because a lot of it's at night.
But it kind of felt like it was suburbs too. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Well, that's what. See, that goes back to what I'm saying. God, she looks just like. Anyway, this movie
Yeah.
is.
Oh, she's cute.
She is. She's very cute.
Big eyes.
Big eyes and big eyes and just a very
It's like a cartoon.
sweet eyes.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
This is how they hatch.
Oh, you had to put the heat on.
Yep. Like this almost feels like it's shot like a Disney movie, like but like
Well,
the kid
yeah,
or
but
it's well done.
It is. It's
the first one's
very
kinda,
it's very sleek, very slick.
Yeah. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, you know what? That's outside. I know where that is. That's that the park, Newhall Park, where we shot parts of Van Dez. That house is in that park that we shot the
Is
house in.
it?
I think so.
We got to go back there.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
It didn't have grass though. That's the only thing. Well, it did. Yeah.
And it probably did then, but all the dry weather, the arid.
Yeah, it became desert.
Oh, now he's real drunk. He's real
He's
drunk.
super drunk.
This dude's real.
You put on a suit to get drunk, huh?
Well, yeah, baby.
You have to,
It's Easter.
huh? Oh, that's right. That's right. Small towns love that sort of tradition. God, what a life, huh? This is our life right here.
This is the life.
That's what we should be doing.
Just open a beer,
Yep.
fucking
Have some
close the
eggs.
refrigerator, have some green eggs, just try to fucking, live life.
This is where it is. This is what we strive for, huh?
Jesus.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
That's blood.
What is this rated anyway?
PG-13, yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it's R.
It's kind of strange. It's like it's...
Because they would want to maximize their profits on this one. Oh, yeah, that was blood.
Uh-oh.
That was the dog. It ate the dog.
Oh, got out.
That's a lot of them.
What do you think he's drinking? Beer.
PBR.
Beer. That's called dough frills. They just have the white on black on white.
Just as beer.
Yep. No frills. Oh no.
Oh no.
You know, this sort of kind of capitalized on an alien. Oh. So gross. Oh.
But look at how cool they are.
Oh.
Those things. Everything they do
So
with these
gross.
things are amazing. Like, because they're just small and.
That is really well done. Bit off his toes. This has got to be rated R.
I don't think it is.
No?
Maybe I'm wrong.
That's brutal. Yeah, that's the house. Dude, that is the house outside the house that we shot Van Dez. Remember, there's a house, like the tunnel? If you go up that wall,
is that it?
That whole strip, yeah, that's that house.
Then we have
Yes,
been there.
I was actually telling Garrett to shoot there.
So I was trying to see that.
Yeah.
That's a
the
cool.
interior is probably on stage, though.
Yeah.
There's no way they would let them shoot inside that house. But yeah, that's the house. Are they? That's her dad?
Yeah, that's her dad.
Okay. Mr. DeWitt. Wait,
Is there a Mr. Gump, Mrs. Gump?
That egg looks a different color. What's wrong with the egg?
Oh, you like that egg, baby?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you're Mrs. Gump. You like my egg?
Chocolate bunny. Now,
boy.
who would let?
Mama sure do care about your learning, your education.
Why would you let a kid have a chocolate bunny in bed? That's pretty grotesque.
Well, it's kind of another topical thing. He is very liberal. He's like, you can date a black man.
Oh, okay.
He's telling his little daughter, look, you can lay in bed with a black man.
Funny.
That's what I'm saying. This is a really, really good movie. This is a very
before its time, huh?
It's before its time. It's talking about gender equality.
Yeah.
It's talking about gender identification, identity. It's talking about interracial relations.
Yeah. So that's the original guy that they got pictures from the original one.
Well, that's the same dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're just taking it's funny, like, who took that photo, by the way? Isn't that interesting where they always have photos of their past?
From the earlier movie? Yeah.
It's like a movie still from a past...
oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why have that?
It's like, who was standing there when you're doing this moment in this movie?
Exactly. You don't think about that guy, do you? Scott Grimes?
Yeah.
That's a good comp. Like putting in that Starfield behind the window there?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Looked real.
We're talking 1988, folks.
1988, the
CG
year
back then?
of
Computer graphics? Anything?
San Francisco 49ers won one of back-to-back.
Oh shit, that's right.
What else happened in 88? I turned
Scratcher.
7 years old. 88
Uh-oh.
was the Dodgers won their last World Series.
Really? There's a lot of shit happening in California.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It was a good time to be in California in the 80s. Lots of coke. Cocaine.
88 was also when Appetite for Destruction came out.
Appetite for Destruction, best cocaine on the planet was in LA.
That's the other thing.
Great movies being made left and right.
Yeah, the Critters too. Cocaine now is probably stronger than it is back then. Oh, hey, Bad Ball. Than it was back in the day, yeah?
Well, I think it's more dangerous now because they cut it with everything now.
Yeah.
Back then it was more pure.
Yeah.
They didn't know to cut it with like heroin and shit.
Yeah. I think Dr. Drew was the one that said cocaine isn't actually bad for you. unless you obviously abuse it.
And if you cut it with fentanyl. And heroin and
Jesus.
gank and dunk and
Look at this shot.
crime.
Okay, so we're talking about like they had to cut a hole in the floor to get the shot.
Yeah.
This is insane. Well done.
Ooh.
Gooey.
I stepped on your egg. Ugh.
Oh, that's
Disgusting. This movie is disgusting.
Yeah.
We've
Look
already
at
seen
this.
some gross shit.
This is great.
Now, where do you think that is? Is that Santa Clarita?
It's got.
If it
I know
is,
somebody.
Where's
a friend
that
of mine
church?
took a friend. It's just the front, but like a friend
Don't
of mine
matter to me.
took a photo of that church, and it is around the Paramount Ranch area.
Oh, so that probably burned.
Probably.
That probably to the ground.
They used that church also in Magnificent Seven, if I'm not mistaken.
That's history.
You never do see Easter movies, do you?
You don't.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
It-
You see a lot of Christmas
Well,
movies.
Christmas
obviously.
and Halloween,
A lot of Halloween
and
movies.
and 4th of July. I think you've seen
Yeah.
a few. Well, yeah, Jaws is 4th
Yeah,
of July.
4th of July.
And,
And Born on the 4th of
Or
July.
the 4th, yeah.
Jaws
East-
is 4th of July. Yeah.
The only Easter movies you get are like Passion of the Christ and crap like that.
Religious ones.
Religious, bejigious,
Is it?
Christian spanition.
Just making up words.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like Jesus
These
cheeses.
Oh, so these
you
old
know?
ladies are hiding the eggs? What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
But there
This
is
is
another.
great.
There
I
is
like
actually.
Dude,
There's
you're
a.
right. I love the setup, by the way.
I'm telling
But
you,
go
this
ahead.
it's color. I like that it's colorful because it offsets all. It's going to offset all the
Yeah.
gross shit we're going to see.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. There is another. There are a couple of horror Easters besides this. This is probably the best one. But there's one called Night of the Lepus. That's an Easter movie, but it's about it's a small little town like this, but they get attacked by gigantic killer rabbits.
Wow.
It is an
Easter movie.
It's
right?
an Easter movie. It's crazy.
Well,
It's an Easter horror movie.
nobody ever says like Easter Day or like
But it'd be
Bunny Kill or whatever it is.
Well, it would be cool to
These are
have
terrible
it
titles,
would be
by the
cool
way.
to have an Easter,
horror film.
Yeah.
Like dedicated Easter horror film.
like the bunny.
I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit too sacrilegious to do it.
Okay.
I guess if you're gonna fuck with Santa.
Yeah, it's like I
Jesus.
said before, Christian schmischen. I mean,
that doesn't mean anything now.
Catholic.
This town is really
Baptist Waptist.
I gotta 1988. They really were.
I want to jerk you off. That's what she's saying.
Oh,
He's like, I want to jerk you.
Yeah, and then he says it.
No, that's right. He's cool. He's married. He's not gay. He's married. He seems like, but he's totally married.
You don't
like
have,
in real life.
I don't think you have to be gay to jerk a guy off, yeah.
No, you don't. I mean,
Fact.
you just fucking do it.
Yeah,
you
you
man
just
up
do it.
and do it. Just fucking
Yeah,
man
this
up and do
church, that
shit.
church interior is very much the same church interior as Magnificent Seven. So they must have used the interior for that. Did you ever go to church on Easter?
Oh God, I was raised Catholic, so yeah, I had
Oh,
to for the
jeez.
longest time until I basically put my foot down. I was like, I'm not fucking doing this shit anymore.
And you were molested, of course.
Oh well, I paid for
originally,
that,
yeah.
But the the thing is, he looks like a troublemaker.
You realize these kids are like in
Taught
their
it.
30s
They're
now.
taught. Yeah, they're.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ!
Ew.
I mean, that's what you don't see in
Oh.
movies anymore. Is this goo?
Yeah.
Just gooey,
It's
nasty
gross.
shit.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
And that's the thing. That's a way to get at them. It's just gross ass fucking shit.
So going back to the Easter thing, did you even enjoy Easter? I always thought it was kind of like lame.
I only liked it for the
Spring.
money. I only liked it to I
It
was
is
there
weird.
to
It's
like
weird.
let's play the game because we'd go play
get
Easter
money?
egg hunt and you get money in your.
Oh, really?
They put money in the little plastic thing, so
Oh, wow.
you'd get it and you shake it, and if you hear the change,
Yeah.
you knew that was not good because the ones that didn't shake,
Yeah.
that means dollar bills are probably in there.
Oh.
So you'd always look for the ones that didn't have anything, and then
Well, the Catholics really know how to do it up. Huh?
Jesus.
He's having a good time.
Oh man. Ew.
Oh God. So gooey. Look at these cartoonish shots too. Like that is a
It's
like,
very cartoonish.
Wide angle, point of view.
Well, you know what? There's a little inspiration from Amazing Stories.
Yeah.
That's an amazing.
Well,
that's TV. The show that Mick Garris.
Mick Garris directed.
It's a very.
Was he biting his nuts?
Yeah, he jumped in.
Oh, the bunny nuts.
This is one of
Get
the
the
best.
bunny
This is
nuts.
one of the best scenes in this movie.
Oh.
Hold on.
Is this a ripoff? Would you call this a ripoff of Gremlins?
No, and I'll explain in a second. But
All right,
hold on.
Go ahead. Let's watch. Breaking down the fourth wall.
Whoa,
Awesome.
this is such a great scene. Look at this setup. Hold on, it's not even over yet.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
Happy Easter, y'all. I mean, that is fucking vile.
Ruined
So
for the
here's the
kids.
thing.
Wait, so
Gremlins is absolutely an iconic movie that, of course, Critters and Munchies and Ghoulies,
yeah.
they all owe something because of the little,
Yes.
but you could very much say that, the idea of Gremlins really is inspired by E.T. Having
Right.
the smaller the little alien thing that's your friend, and you build upon that.
But E.T. never turns evil.
It doesn't. Now that's a good thing with Gremlins. That's like where
yeah.
they got ingenious, in that sense.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we can use this.
Where you have what was his name?
Whereas Critters and Ghoulies, they're never nice. They're always
Well,
mean.
they have Gizmo, which is the sweet one.
He's the sweet
But
one,
then
and
you have
Stripe.
Stripe is the bad.
Is the
bad
bad
one.
boy.
You want to talk about going in depth with Before Their Time? That is the quintessential Heckle and what is that? The Jekyll and Hyde story, where you have two parts of yourself.
Yeah.
Stripe is the bad one.
The Stripe is the bad
side,
one. Is
yeah.
the bad side of the.
That came through Gizmo.
Right.
That's part of what's inside of him.
Here's the thing. It's like
Identity.
our friend Tom Devlin is a huge. He's a monster man. I like monsters. In movies, I think they're fun. Like this is fun because of Critters. Gremlins is fun because of the Gremlins.
Right.
Ghoulies is fun because of these Ghoulies. But they're very tiny, so you feel like, well, wait a minute. There would have to be a lot of them to hurt you. Because
Right.
When they're well done, the movies are great because they're cute and they're funny and they're scary and gross.
This guy's so great.
Oh, no. Sure.
Yeah,
Dad.
if Mick Garris ever listens to this, maybe you can correct me on this, but Spielberg had this sort of theory when you are trying to make yourself look endearing and sweet and whatever, like the Goonies. Every single time, or Richard Donner actually directed that, but his direction to the kids were always like big eyes, big eyes. So when you see the girl acting, she's just big eyes acting.
Well, it's
endearing.
It's endearing, and listen, acting is all about tricks. I mean, making movies it's all about tricks.
Yeah,
it's magic.
Whatever
it's
you can do to get it done.
Whatever it needs to be that makes it work, you got to do.
So that sort of acting, quote unquote acting for her, makes you just have a crush on her. I have a crush on her now.
I know, I do too. And in certain movies that works. If she was in a drama, you wouldn't want her to do.
No. But it's just she's that wholesome girl next door, the big eyes, and you feel like you can.
You want to smooch on her.
You want to smooch.
Oh, here we go. No, this is what I'm talking about. Now we got the fucking hunters coming.
I know they were trying to make a heroes.
Look at that.
I know they were. Oh, there you go. I know they were trying to make a hero's entrance for. It makes.
Look how weird he is with that. It's like he just rips it from the ground.
This makes you really question your sexuality.
This is what I'm talking about. This is great. This is topical.
Yeah.
Watch this, guys.
Nice. Yeah, this is rated R. It's got to be. See some tits.
Well, we about to see some more. Hold on.
He is from.
Did you see that? He said transform.
He is from a different planet. How would he know or care? I like how they have no reaction. Yep. Tits, butt.
Ooh,
They get the butt to go back.
Oh,
Oh,
look
nice.
them titties. Look them titties. Look them
Nice.
titties. Oh, God, yeah. Fuck yeah.
This is good work.
Jesus Christ, look at her.
Is she actually a Playboy model?
She is.
Okay. that makes sense.
I'm almost I'm 99. Look at that. God damn. God damn.
Okay.
God damn
That's her.
it. Oh,
She got the staple.
She
in.
got the staple.
That's awesome.
That's a smart joke.
That is really smart.
You know, that is
Yeah.
a fun joke. Yes. Oh fuck yeah. She got them titties.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
This is the best movie ever, Vince. Thank you.
And you know Terrence Mann is just shooting this. He's like, fuck yeah. Christ. That's why he kept coming back for these movies.
Is she in the third one? Or any of the? Terrence is in the third one.
Yeah, I mean, I think the dude that I think that's his shtick. Because in the first one he changes and he turns in. You know, he looks like different people.
Right.
So I think that's the shtick.
Oh wow. By the way, those are real. Let's be honest. Those were
those
real.
are fucking real.
Those
were as real as Christmas.
Amazing.
They were as real as
Christmas is not real, by the way.
They were as real as Mondays. You know,
these are real.
Mondays are real, and tomorrow we got to go back to them.
Yep. You know what? Okay, so we got the Playboy model and we got the sweet girl next door. We got it all.
Yeah.
This movie has it everything. I see where you would say this was a better movie than the first one.
Because you're getting the
bigger
basic,
world.
bigger world, and you're getting better budget, better looking.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is great. This set decoration is great.
Yeah.
Shot on film.
Beautiful.
You know.
35 millimeter.
Toilets.
So that was his secretary or the secretary at the school?
Who?
Not the school. Ugh.
Oh, the one over
Yeah,
there.
the girl.
She was. No, she got the eggs from him. Oh yeah, she was like the set. Well, she was the. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! Oh, that was a great jump scare.
Oh.
That was good. That was awesome.
Look at those fuckers.
You seen this before?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They were just biting on him for a while. How isn't he not more? Oh my God! Did they ever? They didn't shoot these in the first one. They didn't shoot spikes in the first one.
I think they did. I think some of them can.
Oh my God! Oh.
You know what's cool is Tom Devlin has a couple of these.
Oh really?
He's got. Look at
That's
that.
good. I like that guy.
He's got a couple of the. He's got a couple of the. He made.
Critters.
Yeah, he got the original molds. He made like a couple of the original molds. He made some stuff.
How do you think they? Oh, nice. How do you think they did that? Get them to roll? Just throw them?
I think
They roll
They
really
have
well, though.
Yeah, they probably.
It doesn't look like they're just being rolled though.
I think they are though. I think they're like.
It looks great.
It may even be that they have like oh shit. Look at them.
Oh my God. See, now they set up all these people we care about. You know, we don't want Grandma to get eaten by critters.
Oh, he's looking for the thing.
What thing? The ring?
The thing to call them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They left it and they're like, if you ever need me.
That's right. Now I remember.
Space guy. He's like Shia LaBeouf before Shia LaBeouf.
Yes, good call.
He's Shia LaBeouf,
Exactly.
except Shia LaBeouf, for whatever reason,
nicer.
has maintained a career. Scott Grimes did. Probably because Scott Grimes... Maybe that's what Shia LaBeouf did right, is that he like got edgy and he freestyles. Have you ever seen him freestyle rap?
No.
He's great at it, but it's like fuck him. I mean, pick something.
How did he buzz there so quickly?
Well, no, they were. Oh God.
Those bounty hunters. That was fast.
they made the same joke.
Boy, am I glad to see you. Both of you.
Damn.
Yeah, good
Now
job.
that's a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
You date a girl and you go as the two bounty hunters. You go as him, and then you get her to like just titty eyes. Oh, this is a sweet moment. Watch.
Brad.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's sweet because he was his only friend.
Yeah.
Because
Look at you all dressed up like
he what?
I am one of them.
See?
I'm a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No.
That's a reunion.
Are you still?
Drinking.
Nah. I don't need that anymore. You see, up in space, I am somebody. You see, I got a job and a meaning.
Look at that.
That's how I feel.
That's a
That's a
deep.
good moment.
That's a great moment, and that's what lacks
In
horror movies these
correct.
days.
They don't take the time to have these moments.
This is a really dramatic moment. It's sad because if you know the first one, he was a fuck up, and
Yeah.
like his only friend was him, and this is all about like I've got confidence again.
Yeah.
You know, or
It's got a purpose.
I've got a purpose in
Yeah.
life. You know, and this is right in the middle of a fucking
Yeah,
monster critter
yeah.
horror movie.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean, Mick Ayers is that's he knows what.
you get the right
That's what it
actors,
takes.
you get the right script. I mean, this is the thing. It's like, I don't care what kind of movie you do, you gotta be serious.
Yeah.
You know, doing Puppet Master, same thing. I was serious. I was never going to be,
Yeah.
you know, you don't want anybody to just be like, oh, well, you know.
Yeah. Exactly. Just a one note.
But
you know what that
people,
is?
though, today think that's what you're supposed to do. Because they're children. They're like, ooh, this is funny, so I'm going to act funny,
Just
too.
being funny. Yeah.
You know, this made me laugh and it was scary. I'm going to have fun. And look, I get it. Have fun. But don't... Your job is not to have fun. Your
Yeah.
job is to have them have fun.
Yeah.
The audience.
Exactly.
So fuck all you people out there that think you can fucking
He
act.
doesn't mean that.
You're pieces of shit.
He
I will
doesn't mean-
fuck you in the ass.
Speaking of fucked in the ass,
Oh, God, yeah. Look at her. She just...
I like how the townies are just like, okay, well,
But-
this
but-
happens. Eddie Deason. You know, these buildings are they're built to be blown up.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Damn it, she looks good.
So what happened to the... Oh, yeah, he's behind. He's lagging behind.
This is totally
I mean-
Gremlins, though.
The other thing is that they're pretty easy to kill. Just run them over. Yeah? It's not like you have to do anything special.
Yeah, you just shoot them,
Yeah.
you know. But, oh, you can eat.
$2.79.
So where they eat.
Yeah. It's
You know,
pretty good.
what we need to do is...
It's
when,
pretty good.
oh, fuck yeah. Direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Hers goes
Yeah.
bigger. Hers went bigger. This is definitely before its time, man. That girl is a badass. Oh. God.
These things are scary.
When I was a kid and I watched the first... Oh!
Whoa.
Wow, this is a lot more brutal than the first
I'm
one.
telling.
Scalp them.
Bitchin'.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, Jesus. Look at that. That's awesome.
This is incredible. See, that kind of stuff, that they know what they're getting. They know what they're getting. Oh, they turned into one big ball. Huh?
Yeah, 4 or 5 of them joined together.
The way this is shot is pretty incredible.
Oh,
Oh.
bowling ball.
Oh.
So, like,
Like, that point of view was just insane. What'd they do? Just roll a camera on the...
well, what I was going to say is I mean, it's so funny how this movie, you know, it's just a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Oh, you
And
can see the string there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I saw it. But that's all right.
Well, if that ruins this movie for you, let's just rewind to the boobs part.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll fix everything.
Yeah. Remind you what this is all about.
See,
Yeah,
even her costume is just very wholesome.
Yeah.
What you hope is that she was wholesome in real life like that, but in reality she was probably just
filthy.
getting fucked
Filthy.
left and right.
Filthy by Scott Grimes. And by Sam Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
No. Some military guys?
This might have been rated R.
I mean, it's got nudity, dude.
I think it had to have been.
It's got great nudity, I might add.
Nowadays, though, this would have been PG-13.
Yeah, exactly.
Only way it gets
Douchebag.
an
Oh,
R.
that's right. That's the douchebag. Yeah, that's the turnoff
Oh, okay.
when we first enter that.
Yeah.
The
So we
park.
filmed there.
We did film there.
Some there.
Yeah. That was that gate that we could never get past.
Right.
But obviously the interior is done somewhere else. Because those are all just fronts. Yeah, this is Newhall.
Shit!
That's the road to get there. It's just cleaned up better. They cut down all that brush.
Dude.
She's got her drink.
Cried speed together. Eat like a family. Love meats. Bad habits.
You guys don't eat meat. Hey,
A way to watch.
the mess you guys made.
He's in Greece.
No, not this. No, leave.
This is awesome.
Eddie Deason becomes one of them.
Yeah.
Why does he morph into him?
Because it's again, that's the thing about this character, this bounty hunter character, is he just can't figure out who he wants to be. That's the one thing about.
Was he in the first one?
Yeah.
I
Who
honestly
was?
can't
Who?
remember the morphing guy.
Yeah, he was in the first one, and he morphs into him at one
Okay.
point. He morphs into like a drunk or like a one of the rednecks or something. I mean, look at that with his
Cannot
fucking costume.
yeah.
Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
Eddie Deason doing that stuff.
Good work.
But that's great writing. You know, how do you make that character who is only going to have few lines, very few lines, but how do you make that character interesting? Well,
Make it
he has
bunch
a
of-
he has a gender thing. He doesn't know who he wants to be. You know,
Dude, this is great.
it's great. It's great writing. It's great. You
The
know,
look of it.
this is why this is better than the first one because there's
Yeah.
just it's kind of really hits its stride of what it is.
Right. How many of these are there?
I don't know. I know there's
I
3,
want to say there's 4.
but there might be 4.
They're gotta. I'm surprised they haven't rebooted it.
Yeah, I am surprised about that.
Yeah.
God, I'll tell you one thing. If they ever do, I hope Tom definitely gets to do the fucking critters,
The
man.
critters.
That would be amazing.
They don't seem as okay. When I was a kid and I watched the first one, it felt cool. Like I was like, yeah, dude.
Well, the first one's real. Like I said, it's dark and it's like it.
But I like that idea of like us against aliens. You know, like they, you know, something about that movie just felt like a rock and roll star.
Yeah.
You know,
Totally.
videotape rentals. Remember those?
Oh God. Coming back. Oh no.
That's right. That's a new line.
That's funny.
This is probably when they acquired the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Is there actually going to be... Oh, going back to the girl.
Kill Christ.
God, she's sexy.
Yeah.
That is funny though. Could you imagine if they? I mean, it would have been. They couldn't have done it, but even though they had the rights, they couldn't. You know, it would have just ruined the
For
mystique of Nightmare on Elm Street. But could you imagine if they did that and brought Robert Englund in?
They're
just
trying
for,
to do a crossover.
yeah, crossover.
I mean, that alone probably gave Robert Englund a payday.
Yeah. Oh, he's yeah. Anytime he was shown, he got money.
It's amazing.
That movie, that dude got bank.
I much would prefer her over Eddie Diesel.
Oh God, yeah. I think we're done with Eddie Diesel. I don't think he comes back in the movie.
Oh,
It's like they got him just for a cameo, basically.
Yeah. I would say he was the most recognizable
Does he
face
still
here.
act?
I don't know.
Is
I know,
he dead?
No.
Of
I
crack?
just told you we listened to a podcast with him. He was on Gilbert Gottfried's
Oh
podcast.
no! Ambush! Oh, fuck! They got her.
Oh no. Or him. Or
They ambushed Z.
Is that the name?
I don't know. No, Lee. Lee is his name.
You know, that seems very inefficient for it to have to retract it, and every time they have to shoot it.
Poor Lee. See, he lived in the
He
first
hasn't
movie.
really done much yet.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Oh, that's sad. No.
His partner.
No. Whoa.
Poor Lee.
Wow.
That's sad.
That is sad.
He basically
Lost his identity.
Yeah, he lost his identity because his best friend, his partner is dead.
Right.
I mean, this movie has drama, dude.
Yeah.
This has some, this is good shit.
Some human
For
dyna-
being such a silly
It's
concept in some
Human
ways.
dynamics.
Yeah.
He's dead.
What happened to you? You okay? He ain't breathing.
That's okay. He don't have a mouth. Child transformer.
Crushed.
That's sad.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not good enough to do it with myself.
That's good acting.
It is. That dude's a good actor. I'm sure he's just acted and everything. He's a character actor, but I can't say I recognize him from anything else.
I would imagine that it's just, a lot of the characters are drunks or
Get back inside. Go on. You don't get back inside. I want to see to it your damn blizzard, your little butt.
like the bolo tie. Oh, poor kid. He's trying to outrun him on a. I would think that she would be able to run faster.
I mean, that's a good setup right there. That's a good little moment. It's like, oh, this is an easy one we can do that, you know, that we can. Uh-oh. Oh, you know who this is.
Oh, shit. The sheriff is back in town.
He's back. I mean, that's a great line. I'm back.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't try to make them like the critters some kind of special way to kill them. Shoot them.
What do you mean, like?
Well,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
you
No,
know,
you're right, because
They don't make them special. or
yeah,
anything.
it's because then that's too much. Like if it can only be fire or something, you know.
Yeah. I mean, they're just basically land piranhas, you know?
Cute as hell, though.
Wow. Just skin that cow. She does. You know what? I bet this is. They said, "Hey, look, we can't afford Phoebe Cates.
Right.
Let's just get her." I mean, she's so totally has a Meg Tilly meets Phoebe Cates feel.
She does.
You know.
It's like some kind of critter convention.
Scott Grimes knows what's up. Oh my God, so many of them.
Oh well, the the great scene is about to happen. We're about to see the big kind
Oh,
of
yeah, the
this.
big ball.
It's about to.
How do they multiply now? They lay other eggs or what?
Yeah, lay other eggs and.
Okay.
Damn phone lines are down.
We've got to do something.
Man, I'm a sucker for movies with people who are like just
Out of town lies. We're never gonna get back.
stuck in one place, you know?
This is the safest place we can be. Now I say we stay here and wait the little bastards out.
These things aren't going to leave.
Mind your own business, boy.
It's my business. These things don't give up. We have to fight them and we have to kill them.
How do they not remember him?
Mighty clear to me. 2 years ago when the critters first come, they come to the boy's house. Now the boys
Oh,
are back.
okay, now they do.
Some of them do, yeah.
Listen to me. I've been through this before. We have to fight these things.
We don't include you. Now I ain't listening to no undersized kid from the big city. Or no town drunk. Or no-face spaceman out of a...
I kind of feel like they made a mistake in trying to come back to the same town.
We have this trouble till the
Well,
boys get back.
it's like
This ain't no show of yours either, Morgan. I say the boys bad news and shoes.
I mean, the thing is if you don't come back to the town, you don't get him, and you don't
Yeah.
get some of the other characters. you know?
Right. So funny. It's like,
Bullshit.
why,
He was an urban cowboy. He was the uncle of John Travolta that dies.
oh wow. So he's had a very
Oh,
extensive career.
he's been in everything.
That's great.
Look at his teeth, though. He's got some fucking teeth.
He's been doing Chaw.
Come on, boy.
No, I mean it. Go on the field and see for yourselves. The critters are eating the cattle out there. It's just like Ugg said. They get together to feed. So let's put out the most outrageous banquet in the world.
What do you got in mind, son?
Polo birds. Well, we'll get them into the hamburger factory, lock them in, and then blow them up.
So who's gonna lead this suicide mission?
I mean, it's like a room full of character actors here.
It was my idea. But I'm gonna need some help.
Well,
Come on, man.
I'm in.
he's got all the sweet moments, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'll go.
I'm Jeff Bridges.
I really like the fact that that town bully is actually a
He
good
turns
dude.
into a good guy. Yeah.
I like that.
And it's a great writing.
Yeah.
You know? You
Like
don't wanna-
because one-dimensional character is just
Right.
like always the bully.
Well,
It's
what's
like,
the
that's
funniest,
right. Scott
he's-
Grimes should go.
Isn't he? I might be wrong, but isn't he also in?
He plays a
Doesn't he? Isn't he? Oh, he's
he
in
plays a
Sleepers.
football player.
He's in Sleepers. He plays a football player in Sleepers, I think.
Okay.
And he's also, I think he's in the movie.
Is that Tom Hodges?
Yeah,
Is that his
maybe.
name?
Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, that's him.
All right. He was in Heavyweights, Steel Magnolia, Lucas. Lucas, he was probably a football player.
definitely that.
Stoned Age.
Now here's something else. This is how topical this movie is. This whole moment, this whole scene, is of the town coming together, the community bonding,
Yes.
and that is one of the things that's tearing this country up. Is that our communities are not bonding together anymore. They're split. They're fractured.
Well, we need a common enemy.
Ugh, look at all that fucking gross. Yeah, we need a common enemy. We need critters.
We do. They're called Muslims.
Oh, you're right. Did we just cross the line of political humor? No, not at the Van Nuys
We
Shack
push it.
House,
We push
Cinema
it.
Shack.
We push it.
We push that shit. No, here's the thing. In reality, this movie. I mean, look, the religious guy right here, the priest, the drunks, the bullies, the free press, the authority, or they all get together
Yeah. They all band together to
fight
the
a
Lord's
common
work.
to do could be the Lord's work.
By
Could
the
be
way-
just here we now. This is the moment.
Uh-oh. We're not all going to survive this, folks. Incidentally, Roxanne Kernohan, the girl
Yeah.
Playboy model,
Yeah.
died young.
What?
Yeah, she died in a car accident
How
at the
old?
age of 32 in
Jesus.
1993.
Oh my God! 5 years after this, those
I know.
titties were dead.
They were dead.
5 years after this,
You would think
those
she had
titties
airbags.
were fucking. Yeah, you would think those things would have,
Yeah.
fixed the whole situation. But no, she died.
died young.
Those titties are dead.
You know
They're
what's
no
funny?
longer.
I swear she had been in a lot of movies too, because she has a character actress look. I like. They're not even. They're so sloppy with this. It's like, who cares?
Ugh.
Just throw it all together.
This is almost
That was fun.
And
This
this is
had to be
almost a
fun.
statement on fast food. How gross
Yeah,
it is. How bad it is.
This had to be fun to do.
Well, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It's very fun. I mean, this movie is just gross all the way through.
It is.
Wait up.
Yeah.
It's party time. They smell that food.
Yeah.
And that's a great shot because that's the old school. You're talking about Frankenstein earlier. This is the mob with the flames. The torches.
He's a character actor too.
He is.
Like, he's been in a lot of
He's
stuff.
been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Grover's bend over. Grover's bend over and fucking yes. Now I can see the thing moving on that.
Oh,
I saw
you
like a car. I saw a cart.
Oh, you did?
You could see wheels, but that I can forgive.
Everything had to be done in camera back then.
Yeah.
I like that. It still has a feeling of authenticity.
Everybody ready? Here they come.
Say, get out of there, guys. Get out of there.
It's us against them.
It's funny, even Night of the Creeps is a little bit like this, because it's, you know,
Yeah.
the creeps are...
Well, it's a small town story.
Yeah.
You know? One of the things that's interesting about this is like just they kept it within this town parameters. You know, they didn't go beyond the walls here.
Right.
That's great. I mean, easily they could have just made a phone call to the National Guard, correct?
Yeah. They want to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Great. They stopped.
Why would they subtitle this?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Charlie, come back here.
Charlie!
I like they set that up where we knew he was gonna.
That's
the main guy.
The main one, the boss.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So gross. I mean, these are great. Like, look at the mountains moving, and that's great.
Cheeseburgers.
No bones.
Cheeseburgers, no bones. See, that's
There you
hard.
go.
I don't know how the hell they're doing
Yeah,
it.
how did they do that?
I think it's gonna work.
Wow.
Where'd that big one come from?
Ah, movie faces.
Fuck yeah.
Get them all in there.
Doesn't the big one want to eat? Ugh. Just puke. Ugh. This is also a statement on obesity.
Yeah.
And stop eating, you fuckers.
Are they vegetarians?
Fuck.
Here you go. Flip the switch. His mortal enemy. Uh-oh.
Oh, it was him.
No.
It was him the whole time.
Whoa. That's a great transformation.
Look, it's the bounty hunters. Let them back. The door!
Ooh,
Nice.
Jesus.
Gooey.
Jesus.
So he infiltrated them.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
Boom.
Wow. Can you imagine the smell of fur
Fuck.
that burns? Of course, you shoot your guns off in celebration. Uh-oh. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, this is not over.
It doesn't feel right.
There it is. Great shot. But it's not finished.
That's what he thinks the audience would say.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just catch up. Close one.
Oh, fucking do it. Do it. Just kiss her.
They have time. Or do they? They don't have time. Uh-oh.
This is what I
Uh-oh.
thought.
They knew this was... Oh, my God.
Boom.
Here we are. It melted into one big crate. Wow. That is grotesque.
Now this is one of the great
is
classic
grotesque.
scenes. This is where it's just
Oh
a
my god.
son of a bitch.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yep.
This is great. Watch.
Oh,
That's awesome.
that's pretty good. Just skinned them in one roll.
No.
That sucks. Takes his jean jacket with him.
See why this would have been great
Oh my
to play in an
God.
all-nighter?
Oh my god, this would be so much fun to watch in an all-nighter.
The children. I mean, just a great...
That's a great truck, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, oh my god, the work that's involved in doing this is insane. Good work, Bob Shea.
Yeah.
You just really upped your game.
I mean, that's real. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the shadow and everything. They didn't
Yeah,
fake
they
this.
can't.
They made a big-ass fucking...
Furball.
Critter ball.
Credible and rolled it down the road.
And rolled it down the road. I mean, there might have been, being pulled in front, maybe, but like that.
Yeah.
Like, I have no...
No, it's within size. I mean, that's. As
I did
big
see
as the-
somebody's legs on that one, so somebody's pushing it.
Oh, is it?
But it was...
Oh.
They did almost perfect without seeing things, but
Wow.
I could see that guy's leg.
But come on. They make it to
Look
size.
at this. Look at that.
Oh my god. '88, huh? Wow.
Ram. Boom.
Nice.
Got you a nice car wreck.
Nice. It's so funny.
Uh-oh. You can see the rope there a little bit.
Yeah.
But still, it's done so well.
It's weird because sometimes it looks flat and sometimes when they cut to the close up it's all furry. You know?
Like,
Like
look
this
at
is all
that.
furry.
Uh-oh. I'm a bounty
Yeah.
hunter.
Of course
what
they
a,
come back to save
what a
him.
great
Save the
line,
day.
for him to be able to...
Yeah. Oh, sacrificed
Fuck,
himself.
but what a great... I'm a bounty
Yeah.
hunter.
He sure is.
I mean,
Here it is.
that's how you do this, is you build his character up and you feel sad for him, and then he runs away and you're like, no, I thought you were going to... And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he is the hero.
Yeah, that's definitely a staple.
I'm a bounty hunter.
He doesn't get to collect his bounty though.
Oh. And she even gets a little upset, you know?
About a guy that she just met 10
No,
minutes ago.
she knew Charlie from back
The
in the
original?
day because she's from.
Was she in the original?
No, but she
Yeah, I don't
knew
remember her.
these characters.
Yeah.
Good old Charlie.
Good old Charlie.
Well, well, well. We can't leave him with a sad ending. That's nice because we're saying he honors him,
Yeah.
you know, without saying it. It is a little weird.
Straight, like tears in the eyes.
Yeah, the real
That's
Charlie
nice.
went up.
Good emotions.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself to save the town drunk that we all made fun of. Uh-oh. Get back on that bus.
Just go on in, huh? You practically got the whole run of the bus. Goodbye, Brad.
Bye, Charlie. I mean,
Charlie.
Oh.
thanks, Nana. Love ya. Love you too.
Finish cashew cake on me.
Nice. Big eyes.
You can't leave her. What are you doing leaving her?
Nice.
But he's going too.
Yeah. He's got work to do. Where's he going? Just back home? Or back to his parents?
Yeah, and I think he's going too. He's tired. He's had enough.
Yep.
Holy shit.
He made it.
When do you guys come to get this parachute off?
Aww. You know they had to reshoot the ending. You know they did.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Because I feel like that ending, they didn't want the real Charlie not to be alive. Oh, they shot that on a completely different day. You know, because...
Hold on.
Charlie?
It's a weird shot.
Yeah, it's comped.
You can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, it's comped. It's not even looking the right direction.
Yeah, it's not, and you can see it's.
Who cares?
Yeah, the movie's been so good. It's
Yeah.
like whatever.
I say he's hugging himself.
Yeah.
I say when they tested it, they were like, no,
He
we don't
can't
want that
die.
guy being the guy.
We don't want him
Charlie."
being dead.
Yeah.
You mean? Yeah.
Because it's still Ugg. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's still up.
It's not Charlie.
Oh, it's time to go.
That's right. I thought for sure they were going to blow up the heifer.
You gotta keep the heifer.
I like how people are surprised about this. Like, why?
They just fought fucking.
Yeah.
So, Ugg leaves.
Yeah. He doesn't take Charlie with him?
No. He basically, I think Charlie didn't want to do it. He kind of did it, and he doesn't want to go. He wanted to stay.
Hey, listen, what just happened here? If I was you, partner, I'd roll this rig
Because-
right out of town, not say nothing about none of this to nobody.
When we started this scene, it was overcast. And now it's like bright sunny.
Bye, Brad.
That's life.
Yeah. See, now it's overcast again.
Give her a kiss. Give her a kiss.
Now it's sunny. Oh, God, she's so sweet. She is so sweet.
Now he's gonna fuck her.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he stays over
Lee's
there.
gonna fuck her.
Oh,
Or not Lee, but Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie's gonna fuck her.
I think he's
Oh shit!
he's the sheriff.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Oh, that's sweet. See, leave him with a happy ending.
That dude's got some teeth.
Yeah. Those are character actor teeth.
They are, man. Beautiful ending.
I would
See,
not. I would not leave
Tarantino.
her.
Tarantino doesn't like. I wouldn't leave her either. Tarantino doesn't like endings like this in the '80s because a lot of these '80s movies had like really kind of sweet,
Hopeful,
wholesome endings,
yeah.
hopeful endings, and he didn't like that.
Why?
That was just one of his things. I mean, he doesn't hate them, but he's said before that there's just a. It's not realistic, you know. It's life is not.
And critters are.
Well, no, that life, Grover's Bend. So maybe that's a real place.
No, really?
Well, look what it says.
They're fucking with us. We'll find Grover's
We'll
Bend.
find it.
We will find it. Ladies and gentlemen, we will find Grover's Bend.
We will find it. Well, there you go.
Excellent. Excellent choice.
Critters
I'm so glad I
2.
saw this. This was so much fun. That's just a fun movie.
It is. It's a fun movie. It's the Chiodo brothers. There they are.
Are they still doing work? Chiodos?
Well, they did this. They did Killer Clowns. They did. You know what? They sold. I want to say they sold. Don Opper.
Look at this. Like, Ugg gets... He's the people know him.
I feel like I want to say
Is Tom McLaughlin? Oh, Tom McLaughlin directed Friday the 13th Part 6.
Okay.
So he was one of the actors in this.
Yeah. All right. So
Does
it's
not surprise me.
So Don Opper was Charlie,
Yeah.
and I feel like did he produce this movie or something?
Rick Delgado still does work as a gaffer. He's top of the line.
Dermot McG Stoker. What a name. Yeah,
This movie runs really quick too.
it runs quick.
fast.
This is a movie. Look,
Compact and
this
fun.
is a definition of like let's make a movie that makes money that people have a good time at. That,
Like you said, man. I personally think, I still the thing is I do like my thing is I like Dee Wallace.
right.
She
Me
just makes
too,
that
yeah.
fun. They made it really fun.
She's a terrific actress. I mean,
But it is a darker movie than this one. This one's very lighthearted. Yeah.
Playboy Enterprises, courtesy of. Yeah, it's very lighthearted, but it's
on camera.
but it's serious. I mean, there's definitely.
I bought one of my cameras from Claremont. I wonder if my camera was used.
This? Oh, that would be amazing.
Well, they had a ton of them,
But still, though, you never know. I mean, if you knew I don't know how you could find out
the serial number to the camera. I would love to know.
So Don Opper doesn't really act anymore.
That we know of. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at he does. I mean, maybe he does stage and stuff, but
Greg Gardiner is
He
a big
wrote-
DP now too.
who?
Greg Gardiner. He
Oh, yeah.
shot Men in Black 2 or 3.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah.
so
He's a DP now.
But Don Opper, who plays Charlie, he wrote scenes in the original Critters. He's credited.
Oh,
as-
okay.
And he wrote some scripts. He wrote some '80s movies: Slam Dance, City Limits, Android.
So he was one of the writers in the original Critters?
Yeah, he wrote additional scenes. So
Wow.
he
That, that doesn't... Yeah, okay.
But I would bet anything. I mean, look, the last thing he did acting wise was 2005. He's not really he's a great actor. I don't know, he's really terrific.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Maybe he just really does well with the things he writes,
Well, he came back in Critters 3 and 4. So
Okay, so there's a Critters 4.
yeah, there is. Oh yeah, here's the post credits. Oh no, there wasn't a
there are
post
no
credits.
post-credits.
Oh shit. So
That's
I
it.
guess
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
that's it. I mean,
Great choice.
Critters 2.
I feel this is one of those horror, or what would you call this?
It's horror.
This is one of those horror films where I walk out and it's like, I feel lighthearted.
This is a movie that you see that you want to end an all-nighter on. So at 7 in the morning when it's light
Yeah.
outside, you
And
go
that
out
music-
and it's,
that
you
music's
feel
just so light.
lit up from the movie.
Yeah, there's something more lighter about this movie.
This movie really has a lot of the things that that you want. This is a fun movie.
There's nothing
it's got
grim about it.
nothing grim. I
Yeah.
mean, it's got gross stuff in there. And,
You know what else it is because it's not like a us against them mentality when the other thems are human beings. They're just vermin.
Yeah.
It's vermin we're against.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I think like Tremors.
Right.
We're against those
or
earthworms.
gremlins.
Or gremlins, yeah.
Ghoulies.
Things
Or
we don't-
munchies.
Yeah, because if it's like human on human, it seems a little bit more grim.
It does, because how can you do that to each other?
Yeah.
Whereas like when it is
When
like
we all band together to fight the common enemy.
yeah, and
I
that's
feel much better.
and that's another thing. I mean, if I just start throwing out horror movies that I've seen recently that are, I guess, hits. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
see any of The Purge, but think about what The Purge
Oh
is.
my
The Purge is not about
God, that
banding.
is
The
so-
Purge is brutal.
Dude, when I walk out of those
It's
movies,
nihilistic.
I feel so yeah, exactly.
It's all
I feel
about like
sick.
yeah, it's about
Humans
being
the
fucking
most
terrible
vile
to each
human
other.
beings. Yeah,
And there really is no
it's so
loyalty.
grim.
And then you have now you have the Conjuring movies, which are like ghost movies stuff. I've never seen those, but like a hit recently, a small hit that you had that I thought was pretty good was the one called Oh, it's the one that was basically a sexually transmitted disease that's killing.
It Follows?
It Follows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think what that is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's humans doing this to other people. Like he doesn't give a shit. He's trying to give the ghost, the haunting to the girl.
Yeah.
There's no. There's
Yeah,
no.
it's
It's
grim.
not. Yeah, it's grim.
Yeah.
There's no happy ending to these
Yeah,
movies.
I hate that.
You know.
Not that that needs to be a happy ending, but at the same time have a hopeful ending.
Well, I just
You know?
think that there's a place for everything, and I think there is a place for hopeful endings, but you have to do it well. This is done well because it's written well.
Yeah.
It's
Well, there's a tongue-in-cheek quality to it.
there's some
You
of
know?
that, but the
Like, just thinking
actors
about
are not
plot.
like that.
No, they play it straight.
Yeah,
but
they
like,
play
looking at the Playboy, we're like, oh yeah, we know where this is going, and we
Yeah.
all get kind of a smile on our face. I mean, you should have seen me. I was sitting here just smile on my
did
face.
see
I was a smile on my face.
Smile on his face and a
hand down
dick
my-
in his hand, and he was just
hand down my
fucking
pants.
going to
Yeah,
town.
Yeah, I just smile on my face the whole time. It's just, yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I mean,
right on.
And nowadays, you wouldn't even get the paper magazines. It would be like what they're the Pornhub on their phone.
Yeah, but even that's like, I think we're just living in too big of a cynical society right now to enjoy this type of movie.
Right, we are.
But hopefully that comes back and makes it, because we need more buoyancy like this.
We do. I like how you
Lighter.
say that. We do
Yeah.
need more. It's such a. Listen, I like comedies, but I don't love comedies. Comedies, there is very few
bad
comedies that I like
comedies
to.
now.
Yeah,
They're
and there's very
terrible.
few comedies that I turn. It's like comedies nowadays, to me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like there's no script. They're just fucking talking.
Yeah,
there's,
yeah.
And there's no structure.
Yeah.
They have an idea for the movie, and I don't think that's genius. I think that's piss poor making. Filmmaking.
Well, they're
you know?
they're leaning on the actor to be who they
Everything.
are. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
They're just like, they go, well, all those comedies that out now are very self-referential.
Self-aware,
Yeah,
self-referential, and
and self-effacing.
it's like, please just write a script.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're talking about comedy, but I'm bringing
We talk
up
about, what you're talking about is like a Melissa McCarthy thing. Where
or
she just
Seth
sort of
Rogen
makes,
or,
yeah,
you
Seth
know,
Rogen,
that-
exactly.
I mean, listen, the reason I bring up comedy is that it's similar with, it's a genre, and similar with horror is that the horror today is, it just seems very self-referential,
Yeah.
too self-aware.
Ever
trying-
since Scream. you
Ever
know,
since Scream,
Just-
and I'm done with that. I want to go back to the days of like, if the horror movie is goofy, fine, but be serious in it. Take it seriously. And same with comedy. It's like, don't, in my opinion, structure the movie out and have funny punchlines that you write. And if you have some good ad lib,
Yeah.
bring that in. If you have some good improv, but I don't want a whole improv movie.
Now, one thing I
You
wanted to
fucking
ask.
pieces of fuckface shit.
One I wanted to ask, would people need to see Critters 1 in order to enjoy Critters 2?
Yeah. I mean, no. Look,
Do they need to?
Critters
There's
2,
some moments in it that just
Critters,
reference the first one.
It's like the difference between Critters 2 and Evil Dead 2 and Phantasm 2 is Evil Dead 2 and Phantasm 2 are similar in that they give you what happened in the first one.
Yeah.
They kind of either
Well, especially
either footage from the originals, or they just recreate the beginnings.
Right.
Evil Dead 2. This doesn't do that. So there are things
they rely on you to watch
know,
the first
because
one.
they give you a little bit that
Yeah.
but you need to see the
stands
first
alone.
one because it makes the jokes in the second one better. Some of the jokes,
yeah.
because you want to see the sheriff in the first one,
Yeah,
how he was, and
yeah.
and you want
Yeah.
to see Charlie and Brad's
Yeah.
relationship in the first one, and you want to see how Ugg and Lee were.
Now-
because you get to see how Ugg
They
becomes
were
Ugg.
cool. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
But do you think that like if you watch this back to back,
yeah.
do you think that it sets up itself really well, like as a sequel?
Yes.
You know?
Oh,
Okay.
easy. I mean, look,
It's traditional sequel.
it's a very simple idea to bring him back.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
They didn't have to go to.
They
wild
explain
with
what it is that
Yeah.
they moved from the town because everybody looked down at them that they must have like ruined the
Okay.
town, he's coming back to visit his grandmother.
Yeah.
His family is still alive, but they live where he lives now,
Okay.
and wherever that was.
Because they couldn't get D. Wallace and all those.
Yeah, they couldn't get D. Wallace, and then the dad too. The dad
Yeah.
was an actor who did a lot of stuff, but so instead of making it a, it's like let's bring him back because he's kind of your lead.
Scott Grimes' character.
Scott Grimes is like the audience, and let's bring in the headhunters and the sheriff, and then you're okay. And then everybody else you could fill out with just because the whole town didn't just get destroyed, so they could reuse the town.
Right.
And I think that's a nice, because that's the other thing, like. With Halloween,
Yeah.
Haddonfield is always center.
Yeah.
Crystal Lake always
yeah,
center.
that's true.
Elm Street
Yeah, yeah.
is always,
They try to keep
or
that.
the town that Elm
Yeah.
Street is in. Spring.
It's just funny that the
whatever.
critters keep attacking the same town over and over again.
Well, but that's where their eggs are.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I'm saying like, why don't they venture out further out?
Well, I guess because there's
Yeah.
always food supply ready for them right there.
Yeah. Cool.
So
well,
that-
I mean, I highly, highly recommend this movie. It's just a fun, lighthearted romp.
This was a romp.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely, and it's a lot more brutal than it.
It's brutal and it's sexy and it's 1988.
It's a good year, man.
Good fucking year.
All right, kids. Well, thank
Okay.
you again for joining us at the.
The Van Nuys Cinema Shack, and we're gonna see you again next
Yeah.
time. And we don't know. We're gonna see if we can get this prison thing to work. If we can't, we're gonna bring
Critters
something else
3.
tasty
No,
for
this
you.
was a good. You know
motherfuckers.
what? I'm glad for watching this over Prison.
Yeah.
I actually am.
Yeah. No.
because
This.
I think Prison seems grim.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be great.
Yeah.
This was. It might even be fun. Maybe next time we'll try to bring Ghoulies. Maybe we can find
Oh.
Ghoulies or Ghoulies 2.
Do you have either of those?
No, but I could get them.
Well,
Find 'em.
we'll put those on the burner for now because we
Yeah.
don't want to do two.
We don't know what we're gonna do
Yeah.
yet, but
It's
we'll make it fun.
every single time, man. It's just a nice surprise too.
You guys are gonna have fun.
All right. Thank you for joining us, people.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good evening.